Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime no Mi. Today we're going to talk about how Luffy could have 2 devil fruits as his ultimate power, as well as teach. After all, this is one of the questions we've been getting the most lately, and it will be interesting to talk about it and the possible connection of the two, or better, surname D. And I already count on your help to leave your like in the video to support the channel. I also hope you subscribe if you're still new here and leave your comments saying your opinions and what the next videos you want to see here on the channel. Now let's go to the video. Guys, as we know, Teach has currently become the most dangerous character in the One Piece. After all, he has 2 devastating devil fruit powers in his possession, is looking for the most powerful fruits for his crew, and also has the same goal as Luffy to find the One Piece. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about his history and how he managed to acquire 2 fruits from the devil. Teach, also known as Blackbeard, is the captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. He is one of the 4 Yonkas, one of the 4 most powerful pirate captains in the world, and he is the first character to own 2 devil fruits. He began his pirate journey as a member of the 2nd Division of the Whitebeard Pirates until he took the life of one of his comrades, Thatch, commander of the 4th Division. Teach took Thatch's life to obtain the Yami no Mi and then deserted the crew. Before the time skip, he briefly became a Shichibukai after defeating and handing Ace over to the Navy, but had to resign when he returned from Impel Down, also known as the Great Underwater Prison, a Sekai Sifu-controlled stronghold located in Paradise along with the Navy headquarters and formerly Eni's lobby. This is Sekai Sifu's maximum security prison, used for the most dangerous criminals and pirates, and it is divided into 6 levels, the first level being the least risky pirates, and the 6th level the most dangerous pirates such as Doflamingo, Crocodile, and finally even Ace. During the time skip, Teach went on to conquer territories that had once belonged to Edward Newgate and formed an alliance with Kazan, better known by his nickname Akiji, a former naval admiral. Blackbeard has shown himself to be an expert planner and a master at orchestrating manipulative schemes. So long as he has enough time to prepare, he has waited 2 decades aboard Moby Dick with the Whitebeard Pirates solely to increase his chances of obtaining the Yami fruit Yami no Mi. He also recruited members of his staff after leaving Whitebeard's crew, indicating great charisma and leadership skills. He also went to capture Luffy in order to secure an offer for the Shichibukai's vacant position by the Sekai Sifu. He was doing this so that he could get into Impel Down easily and could recruit extremely powerful level 6 prisoners to strengthen his crew. This scheme completely fooled both Sengoku and Tsuru, the 2 greatest strategists in the Navy, with Sengoku realizing Teach's true intentions only after the Blackbeard Pirates appeared in Marineford. He also made plans to steal the Gomenomi. Teach manipulated Whitebeard and the entire Navy military force, including Admiral Sakazuki and Borsalino, to fight each other while trying to rescue Ace. After Whitebeard entered several clashes with various enemies, he became fatally wounded and weakened, enough for Teach and his crew to brutally attack him, dominate and take his life to get the Gomenomi, thus becoming the first character to possess 2 fruits. After Shanks arrived in the battle, Teach decided to retreat, showing great leadership as he wanted to prevent a major disaster from happening. In this case, he had already got the power of the Gomenomi and still didn't know how to fully use that power. He didn't have a good control like Whitebeard. Now that we know how he managed to get the power of Whitebeard, let's theorize if Luffy could do the same. There are several theories about how Teach managed to bring Newgate's fruit power to him. Let's briefly comment on some of them. The first may involve the surname initial D, a surname in which some characters such as Luffy, Roger, Ace, Law, among others very strong have people feared by Sekai Sifu. And if people who have that last name can use 2 or more fruits of the devil, after all they are considered the devil, at least this is counted by the celestial dragons. The concept of those who have the D is that they are the natural enemies of God, which refers to the celestial dragons. And if the origin of the surname D comes from the Great Kingdom, where supposedly the devil fruits also originated, then the 2 would be linked and would be one of the reasons that the D could use more than 1 devil fruit. And as we know, Sekai Sifu erased this great kingdom from history, turning its history into the lost century, a century-old gap in recorded and archaeological history, the study of which is also prohibited by the world's nobles. So far not much is known about the surname D, but Oda said in an interview that he will reveal everything soon, so we can see that there really is a big secret around this. The other theory is that Teach may have a mythical Zoan-type devil fruit that allows him to take the power of other devil fruits. I won't comment on this theory as it's quite extensive, but if you want to know more about it in a very detailed way, I can bring a video here on the channel. But back to the main subject of the video, let's talk about whether Luffy could use 2 fruits like Teach. As we know, Luffy already has a devil fruit, Gomenomi, a paramecia-type fruit that gives the user's body the properties of rubber, making him a rubber man. Originally this fruit belonged to Sekai Sifu, who was protected by Who's-Who, but the pirate known as Shanks and his crew managed to fight them off and take that fruit, which was eventually accidentally eaten by Luffy when he was younger. So over time he can improve improve his skills, perfecting his fruit, even being a fruit with a simple purpose. Luffy was able to show several different skills and forms that he achieved with training. Powers such as Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd, Gear 4th and their subforms such as Boundman, Tankman and Snakeman were then born, and as we know, he has not yet awakened his fruit, so he would have a vast training journey to realize the full potential of his devil's fruit. If he were able to get another fruit like Teach, he would have to perfect his new fruit again, thus requiring a lot of training and dedication, and as you can see, Gomenomi will still remain the strongest, because since he was a child he have her, thus having more experience. It is very likely that Oda will not give him a new fruit, as he would have to make him improve this new fruit, and it would take much longer to do so. Besides, as we know, time is what Luffy doesn't have at this moment. After all, the One Piece is almost in its final stretch, where several strong characters should appear, and a new time skip just for Luffy to control a new fruit would make a lot of sense. In any case, Luffy wouldn't need a second fruit to get much stronger. After all, he's recently improved his haki, managing to hurt even Yonkus, who previously he couldn't even do damage. Also, his fruit is not yet awakened. This opens up a possibility for Luffy to become much stronger through his awakening, as in his current state he is almost close to the level of a Yonko. While he alone obviously couldn't defeat one of the emperors to his fullest, even improving his haki. So with a fruit awakening he might be able to reach the level of a Yonko. After all, he would expand his use of abilities, as was shown by Doflamingo, in which he could use the full power of his awakened fruit. We recently saw Kid and Law managing to use a small part of their devil fruit awakening, and with these little demonstrations, we can see that their abilities have become extremely strong. But as they said themselves, using this power faster uses up all the energy they have, showing that if two of the supernova manage to awaken, even if it's still incomplete, then we'll soon see that happen to Luffy too. Besides, what's the best opportunity to awaken your fruit if it's not fighting one of the strongest characters in the work, being Kaido or Teach himself? Now, after a long time, Oda has returned to talk about the awakening of the devil's fruits, and this may happen to Luffy too, and maybe even to the other members of the Straw Hat Pirates. After all, some of them are not as powerful as the enemies that are appearing in the manga right now, even though in the end they are able to defeat extremely powerful enemies like the Tobarapas allied to Kaido. So soon they should be able to hone their skills and awaken their fruits. But back to our main focus, apparently Teach is the only character who can use two devil fruits for some undisclosed reason. We only know that this feat is something that involves his body, which was revealed by Marco and his companions who in the past were allies of Teach. Furthermore, there is a strong possibility that the extraction of devil fruit powers is directly linked to the devil fruit powers that Teach first demonstrated, the Yami Yami no Mi, which just as it can restrict the powers of a fruit, must be able to extract them too. However, until this secret is revealed, Teach will remain as the most feared pirate. After all, it is very difficult to defeat a pirate who has two extremely powerful devil fruits. They are the two most powerful of their categories, even more so with them being used together. Not only that, but many pirates already fear Teach for the fact that he asked his crew to hunt and fight the pirates with the most powerful devil fruits they could find, in order to withdraw their power and possess the crew with the most powerful fruits in the whole world of One Piece. Obviously in a battle, Teach would always end up having a big advantage for the vast variety of abilities he can use by possessing two devil fruits, using the fruits individually or together to make the skill much stronger. However, while devil fruits were initially the biggest representation of power in One Piece, these days has become a little different since Haki's introduction. After all, Haki is a natural power that can directly face the powers of a devil fruit, and Luffy, he is at a level of Haki that few pirates in the world could reach, one of them being the King of Pirates. And it seems, the King of Pirates faced the most powerful users of the devil fruit even without this power, just using mainly his Conqueror Haki and advanced form, power that Luffy has just mastered. With all that, the conclusion what I get is that Luffy shouldn't have more than one devil fruit. But how about you? How do you think Teach manages to use two fruits? Would it be interesting for Luffy to also use two fruits as his power? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to leave your likes in the video to help the channel, and also subscribe if you're still new here. The channel is new and needs your help. Thank you so much for watching our video so far. Your support is very important. See you in the next video. Bye.